Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the group uh that we have, but yeah, it is some characters. I hope I'm not that much of a character in there. I just
Nah,
I
man, you're good people, bro. Like I need to personally start getting back more active in the group. I've been off trying to grow the podcast, and I'm
right,
everywhere trying to conversate with everybody. But I need to
right.
get back to the group. But when I saw this, I thought like, oh man, I didn't do a podcast episode this week. So
King Walker said
I
I bash a lot of things and not religion. You see, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point because religion touches on people's psyche and the things that their enjoyment, their fulfillment in life. That's why I was like, man, are you hurt or like what traumatized you in your life that made you like deflect so hard from like he almost finds enjoyment in taking people's joy, and I found that
yeah.
as weird.
That's what and that's what I was pulling away from it because it's like, okay, I'm telling you what I believe. Oh well, you're crazy. You're insane. You're this. You're that. Well, or how he said it. I feel you're insane for this and for that. But it's like, but you're not providing me anything to the contrary. Again, when
Yeah,
I use my son as a reference, and we went to the human body, he made the comment about the human body being a magnificent thing that can heal itself. Then it
right.
was then when I asked for that clarification, well, explain to me how my son is still breathing, and even you double ask the question, and when hit with something when somebody's talking about real evidence, I'm talking about something like literally doctors told me they can't explain it,
Right.
but he's here. So
Yeah, that's what kind of made me kind of go off the track. Hold on, it's okay to not believe in God. I couldn't read the rest of that, but maybe you could pull it up. But it's okay. The thing that kind of got me off track was when he started like being disrespectful to the thought process that you have, for your child being given a second chance to live,
yeah.
and that was quite disheartening, man. Hey George, welcome back, man.
Hey,
We were just having a discussion about him because we had a spirited conversation, man. It got pretty hot, man. So
all right.
nobody was mad at you for leaving, and as the more that he spoke, the more it made sense as to why you probably would have wanted to leave
Right, and,
because
and let me explain this. Here's the thing. I do debates all the time, and I
right,
do debates with all different kinds of people from the outhouse to the penthouse. And here's my thing. Uh, I want to debate somebody that's on my level and somebody that's a man that can speak for themselves. And when I asked this brother 5, 6 times, tell me what your experience and why you said it, and you tell us talking about the Bible, I'm not gonna waste my time, bro. You know the stuff I got going. Why I'm gonna waste my time on a brother that's on the chitlin circuit when I just said I'm not doing it. And I hate that because it happened on your venue. Your venue is prestigious, is dignified, but at the same time, as a man, it's what I've been through and what I do and what I stand for. I'm not finna sit up here and argue with a hurt little boy who can't even answer a question. And like I said, if he want to play this like he got a one up on me, he can say that. But dude ain't on my level. I
nah,
can't even. Yeah, it was like it'd be like being up somebody that's disabled to continue that. So I got off and I did something else. It's
yeah,
not that big a deal. So let him go with his 20 viewers and all that rhetoric and BS. Because I knew he was retarded.
yeah.
I knew he was retarded back in February when he told me that God was evil and he didn't have anything to say. I gave him every opportunity to engage in discussion as a man. I set it up for him. If he too stupid to take it, let him go on. That's okay. We can go to the
George,
next episode. Yeah.
respectfully, man, we've heard the R word just way too much tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I told him you can only use like 3 or 4 words, man. That's what was irritating.
I told him, I said I read the Bible. So what is it about what? And I asked, where in the Bible do you take offense to? He was all like, he repeated the same thing. Oh well, if you read the Bible, then I was just all like, okay, like we're trying to get substance. I was really looking for something concrete,
Right.
something concrete to where like you may enlighten me on something. That's why I said I love knowledge. I'm a
Mhm.
knowledge seeker. I love to. My grandpa always taught me there's no such thing. as bad knowledge. There's knowledge you may not use, and there's knowledge that will help you. So I didn't know what I was going to get from this, but I didn't. I walked away
Well,
with nothing.
he's read the Bible apparently over 3 or 4 times. So I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, it's unfortunate. I was hoping that we would have a better conversation tonight. So I do apologize to the viewers. But I mean, podcasting is like that sometimes. Sometimes
Right.
you win, sometimes you lose. I'm not taking this as a big win at all. I take it as a disaster, to be honest. I thought, because the last time we had a conversation, it was a little bit on a different level. So I hated to be mean spirited towards him. And I do apologize to him for being that way. I just kind of got caught up in the moment.